Alamein is described by our LX team as what an awesome find. Geronimo, we are so proud of the fact that you have spent your entire electrical career with the Morrow Meadows Corporation. When you first started working for the company, everyone was saying you're an apprentice with a great attitude and the desire to get the work done. G-Man, as I call you, motivates others and challenges peers to do better. As your superintendent, having journeyman wiremen like you makes our job so much easier. We never have to worry about any of the issues with the electrical installation. You are a trustworthy and honorable person, G-Man. I look forward to seeing you have a long, productive career with Morrow Meadows. G-Man, congratulations on your 10 years and hope to see you at 20. Thanks a lot, G-Man.
Scott is currently working at Fox Studios and has worked at various projects at Universal Studios Hollywood, including Harry Potter. Scott always comes to work with a positive attitude. He is great at teaching and mentoring the younger apprentices. Scott is a get-it-done type of guy and a great contributor to our team's success at Fox Studios. In Scott's spare time, he enjoys rock crawling in his Jeep, mountain biking in the Sierras, and camping at the beach with his wife Shanna and his 2 huskies. Scott, thank you for your hard work and dedication, and I look forward to many more years working with you at Morrow Meadows.
I have worked with Laura Duran Martinez for the full 10 years of her career here at Morrow Meadows. Laura has shown tremendous growth in her 10 years in our accounts payable department. Laura started here as an accounting clerk and a backup receptionist. Laura has taken on every task and challenge handed to her with a positive attitude. She is currently a subcontracts administrator and what I would like to also call my backup for everyone and everything in our department. Laura fills in many other capacities, from running checks to tracking job site copiers and assisting me with training new hires. Laura is also the specialist for job-specific invoice tracking and entry, which in our department has become a job unto itself. She is an asset to our department, and I look forward to what's to come in the next 10 years as we take on new challenges and grow. Congrats, Laura, on 10 years. You are an asset to our company.
Gerald is one of our design engineers in the Instrumentation and Controls Division. He takes an engineer's conception of what a control panel should do and using AutoCAD turns it into a working document, giving it dimension. He also needs to ensure it functions as originally intended, and this is where his attention to detail flourishes. When not creating designs that are ready for panel fabrication, Gerald enjoys family time with his wife Letty and 4 kids, Matthew, Gabby, Daniel, and Andrew. He is also the wrestling coach at Claremont High School and has earned many championships along the way. Clearly, he is still a very busy guy and still has hopes to one day restore his very first car, which he still owns, a 1964 Chevy Impala. I'm jealous. Gerald, thank you for being so dedicated and such an asset to the team. We wish you many more successful years. Happy 20.
Michael Espinoza told me his greatest accomplishment is his dedication as a family man. Michael has been married to his wonderful wife, Alice, for over 30 years. Michael and Alice have 2 grown children, Michael Jr., who is 30 years old, and Alyssa, who is 23. Michael and Alice have spent endless hours over the years spending time with their children, taking them to practices, rehearsals, and games. Over the last 5 years, Michael's found a new sport in billiards. Michael enjoys billiard competitions. He recently played in a tournament this March in Las Vegas, where his team placed 53rd out of 317 teams and finished in the singles competition 2nd out of 60. Michael, on behalf of Morrow Meadows family, we all want to thank you for your dedication to your trade for 20 years and the 10 of those years working for us at Morrow Meadows. Thank you very much.
Steve Hathaway is a seasoned journeyman wireman who always shows up to work ready and wants to get the job done right the first time. Steve sets a fine example for all the apprentices and all the journeymen he works with by having a great attitude every day and by working safely. Steve's trade skills are second to none, and he makes sure all the apprentices are always learning something new when they work with him. Steve is in extremely high demand from all the field supervisors since they are familiar with his great work ethic. Steve is a father to 3 children, impressive in their own right, with all of them graduating college and pursuing advanced degrees. Sarah, Allison, and Jared, you should be very proud of your father's accomplishments in the electrical industry. Steve, my time working with you as a foreman and journeyman wireman has been extremely enjoyable. Employees like you make the workplace better for everyone every day. You are awesome to work with, and congratulations on your 10 years here with the Morrow Meadows Corporation.
Alan, congratulations on your 10 years service here at Morrow Meadows. Alan began his career as a project administrator, and his hard work and efforts were noticed by all of us from day one. His ability to keep large projects organized and updated helped the company stay on track on multiple projects. We would like to thank Alan's wife, Kathy, and their 2 wonderful children for supporting his time here at Morrow Meadows. Daughter Leah is a graduate from USC. Son Michael will graduate this year from Cal Poly Pomona. Al, I've enjoyed working with you over the years, and Morrow Meadows is very fortunate to have you on their team. I wish you and your family all the best and look forward to continued success. Thank you for your 10 great years.
Damian Manzano is known by his co-workers as the Night Owl, working the majority of the last 10 years on night shift for multiple projects at Nordstrom's, Westfield, Targets, and Kaiser Zion Hospital. Recently, Damian had to adjust to the day shift to oversee the installation of all the cable tray at the Carlsbad Energy Center and is currently in charge of the lighting installation at the new CHP headquarters in San Diego. Damian and his wife Eileen have traveled around the world, including destinations such as New York, Washington, D.C., Puerto Rico, St. Martin, Mexico, and Peru. What I find interesting about Damian is he recently attained the level of black belt in the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and spends his free time training others. In fact, his 10-year-old son Maddox and 9-year-old daughter Mina also train in Jiu-Jitsu. Damian is a committed husband and father and is very proud of being a union electrician. Congratulations, Damian, with 10 years at Morrow Meadows.
Jesse Martinez is currently working at the Nordstrom's Riverside Warehouse project. He also just came off of the Star Wars project at Disneyland Resort. At Star Wars, Jesse oversaw the low voltage installation as a general foreman for one of the rides. Jesse has also worked at the Broadcom project in Irvine, as well as the Kaiser Zion project in San Diego. Yes, Jesse covers a lot of ground, and for that I'd like to thank his wife of 13 years, Lorena, for her support. You are part of the Morrow Meadows family too. Jesse and Lorena have 3 girls, Angeline, Ariana, and Alessandra. Together, they enjoy vacations visiting family in Mexico. In Jesse's free time, he enjoys working on his home, attending sporting events, and spending time with his family. Jesse, it has been a pleasure to watch you grow over the years, and I'm thankful for your dedication to Morrow Meadows. Keep up the good work as you've always done.
Matt McKenzie, you are an intelligent, hardworking individual who cares about the work we do and understands what it means to our customers. Matt works well with all of their trades, making him a very valuable asset in all situations. He is self-motivated and has been the go-to guy to get projects done. His efficiency puts him on the top of any supervisor's list. He is always upbeat and positive and meshes well with all others. We also appreciate you working all the crazy shifts and hours at LAX. Matt represents what I believe Morrow Meadows would like to see in all its employees by being confident in their abilities and showing up with a can-do attitude at work. Matt is currently the QA/QC manager at the Inglewood Stadium and will play a key role in the commissioning of the stadium. Matt's integrity and communication skills are key to his success. Matt, thank you for your 10 years with the Morrow Meadows Company.
Brian McManus joined the Morrow Meadows team in July 2008 at the Otay Mesa Energy Center. and has selflessly served the company in numerous roles over the past 10 years. We would also like to thank Brian for his extensive service to our country. He is a U.S. Air Force veteran, and he has earned the U.S. Air Force Achievement Medal, Good Conduct Medal, Longevity Ribbon, and Honor Graduate for the Radar School. Brian and his wife Anita have 2 children. Their eldest, Hope, is 23, and Garrett is 19. Both Brian and Anita love to explore the oceans via scuba diving and are certified advanced open water divers. With a great work ethic and outstanding reliability, Brian is held to high regard. Brian, thank you for 10 years of commitment and loyalty to Morrow Meadows, and we look forward to many more.
Nick Padilla started with Morrow Meadows as an apprentice at the Otay Mesa Power Plant and rose from apprentice to foreman working at Kaiser Zion Hospital under Papa Pete Piercy. Nick has supervised crews on other projects including Kaiser Central Hospital and multiple school projects. Currently, he is in charge of a fast-track summer project at Chavez Elementary School. Nick has enjoyed traveling to distant places including Barcelona, Andorra, Yucatan, Boston, and Disney World. Nick and his significant other, Christina, have busy lives raising his kids Nico, 15, Talon, 8, and Christina's kids, Gavin, 10, and Madison, 8. When they find some free time, you can usually find Nick and Christina cruising along the San Diego coastline on his 2018 Indian Scout. Nick, you take whatever I throw at you, which makes my life easy. Thanks for 10 years at Morrow Meadows.
Casey Phipps is working at the future home of the Los Angeles Rams, Inglewood Stadium, where he is overseeing the low voltage cabling crew for the lighting system. There isn't anything Casey can't handle. I appreciate your level of detail and willingness to try something new that's outside of your comfort zone. You're a true team player. I'd like to thank his wife Misty for her support as well. Just recently, Casey and Misty celebrated their 8-year wedding anniversary. Congratulations to both of you on the achievement. They have 3 girls, Abby, Avery, and Aubrey. In his free time, Casey enjoys spending time with his family while boating at the river or off-roading in the desert. Casey, I'm proud and happy to see you grow as a supervisor of Morrow Meadows. Congratulations on 10 years longevity. I'm looking forward to another 10 years of working together.
It is with great pleasure that I would like to congratulate Lisa Reese on her Morrow Meadows 10-year longevity award. Lisa has had a diverse experience working in the electrical industry, including working with the tools as an electrician. I was fortunate to have her join our project management team on the Orange County Great Park project. Lisa stepped right in and played a major role on that job, helping with material procurement, change orders, and scheduling issues. One of Lisa's responsibilities was to manage the Musco Sports Lighting package, which I am told was the largest single order that Musco had produced to date. No pressure there, right, Lisa? Lisa is an avid cyclist, and weekends will often find her riding with her husband, with her riding club, or at a charity event ride. Lisa, thank you for all that you do for the company, and once again, congratulations on your 10-year anniversary.
When people mention an IT guy, a lot of images run through their head. And while those may be true for many, including yours truly, the same can't be said for Christian Rodriguez. From listening to classic rock to off-roading in his self-made Jeep, Christian breaks all the stereotypes of IT. Christian is about people first. Beyond help desk, Christian is also the person responsible for all mobile and telephony services that the company employs, currently covering over 1,000 different devices. When not at work, Christian spends his time with his family, his wife and 2 daughters. And whether barbecuing his carne asada with his family or out on the trails with his Jeep, Christian is always ready for fun. Christian, on behalf of me and the team, congratulations on 10 years here at Morrow Meadows.
Hector Rodriguez is a staple in the Poway warehouse and a jack of all trades. His supervisor, Wes Morgan, uses him for everything from standard prefab to carpentry, welding, painting, and the occasional auto body work. Hector enjoys his beach house in Baja and travels often to it. Hector and his wife Dana raised 2 beautiful daughters, Luana, 35, and Adriana, 32, putting them both through college. They also enjoy the grandchildren Jackson 3 and Malin 5. Hector, I always enjoy walking into the warehouse and seeing your smiling face. You are a pleasure to work with, and I hope to continue it for many more years. Congratulations with 10 years at Morrow Meadows.
George Tate has become an excellent field foreman and is currently working at the Inglewood Stadium. George is dependable, smart, and always remains calm. He gets the work done with what he has and always is willing to help. He plans ahead and coordinates with other trades to identify impacts, which helps with timely and efficient installations. The crew members working for George appreciate the fact that he is always willing to jump in whenever the extra help is needed. I first met George when he was a fourth-year apprentice at the Robert F. Kennedy High School, site of the former Ambassador Hotel. And I am so pleased to see his growth and performance over the years. George, thank you for your hard work. Congratulations on your 10 years with the Morrow Meadows Corporation.
Jerry Carmelo, thank you for your loyalty and support for over 10 years at Morrow Meadows, San Diego. As the San Diego office manager, Jerry has many duties and responsibilities, but her primary role is assisting our General Field Superintendent, Chris Mueller, and me. Jerry is a native San Diegan and has been around our industry her entire life. In fact, her father, Mike Sparks, was the general manager for the San Diego office for many years, and we've been lucky to count on 2 generations of their family. Jerry and her husband, Steve, are raising 5 wonderful children. Ella is 9, Chloe is 10, Caden is 13, Cassidy is 23, and Cody is 25. The Carmelo family loves spending their weekends at the soccer games or the swimming pool, and Jerry finds her greatest joys in being a mother and her family's accomplishments. Jerry, we are so grateful to your family for supporting Morrow Meadows, and most of all to you for your commitment and dedication. Thank you for 10 fantastic years, and we look forward to many more.
Philip Stefanik, I can't believe that it's been more than 10 years since you started here at Morrow Meadows. I definitely remember interviewing you. I was very impressed by your poise and your enthusiasm. It didn't take long to find out that you were an outside-the-box thinker. The low-voltage world really resonated with you, and you became very passionate to learn all aspects of this ever-changing technology. So much to the point that Joe Babcock suggested that you go on site for projects like LA Dodgers and multiple projects at LAX, where the customers appreciated your passionate insight and involvement. You become well-rounded with your site project experiences, which have led you to your most recent role as pre-construction manager for the challenging car project in Riverside. You work very hard for Morrow Meadows, but I am sure that you strive for balance of your family life with your lovely wife Ryan and beautiful daughters Evelyn 5 and Phoebe 2, where you recently been getting away to Mammoth for some good snowboarding. Philip, we're truly blessed to have you as such an integral part of Morrow Meadows' team and our future. Congratulations.
Edgar Duke, who we all refer to by his last name, has the distinction of being the longest tenured Morrow Meadows Datacom employee. The division went through some growing pains, and with the help of Duke, the division has been a force within the low voltage industry. Duke has a knack for figuring out how to build things and is an out-of-the-box thinker. He is also quick-witted and has a sense of humor like no other, and is always ready to fire off a joke. Duke is currently supervising the installation of a GPON system at the Disneyland Hotel, upgrading the telecom system. Duke and his 8-year-old daughter, Daisy Duke, yes, you heard me right, I told you he had a sense of humor, enjoy spending time together when he's not working by traveling up into Azusa Canyon with their Jeep, going to Dodger games, and traveling to San Felipe and visiting Catalina Island. Duke, it's been an amazing ride watching you do your thing, and we are fortunate to have you as part of the team. Thank you for your hard work, dedication, and ability to keep things light on the job when we're all stressed out. 20 years longevity at Morrow Meadows is a major achievement. Congratulations, Duke.
Jeff Strickler has been an instrumental part of a landmark project, Star Wars, overseeing all ride components and integration. This work comes second nature to Jeff,
from the many Disney projects throughout his career. Prior to Star Wars, he ran Building 7 at the Broadcom campus in Irvine. This turned out to be a very successful project. Currently, Jeff is working on Mario Kart at Universal, overseeing similar ride integration. If you ask anybody who knows Jeff and his work ethic, it has dubbed him the name, The Machine. Jeff, you may not know this, so now it's official, you are the Machine. Moro Meadows and I can't thank you enough for all your dedication, methodical hard work, and long hours. I want to thank your family as well for their support and sacrifice. Jeff, we look forward to many more years.
Ron Marcus works in the service department. He takes care of our Sears, Starbucks, and National Project Management account. No matter what time of day or night it is, Ron will drop all his plans to help service our customers 24/7. Ron is one of the guys that I can call on during an electrical emergency. He has a positive outlook on life and great people skills. It's no wonder that he has been in the service department for so many years. In Ron's spare time, he volunteers at his church as a mission coordinator. He also likes taking his trailer camping in Arizona. Ron, congratulations on your 20 years of service.
For 20 years, we have been lucky to count on the talents and trustworthiness of Marcus Beatty at Moro Meadows, San Diego. Marcus, your dedication to the company and your extensive knowledge has allowed us to count on you to tackle challenging positions in multiple roles. As a project manager for over 12 years, Marcus's extensive knowledge has been appreciated by many before moving to pre-construction. He served as our BIM manager for the Hollywood Hill Casino project in 2014. Since 2016, Marcus has been our pre-construction design manager for our Kaiser Riverside and Moreno Valley project. Together with his wife, Denise, and 2 sons, Gabe and Cole, Marcus has greatly enjoyed life in San Diego, perfecting his grilling talents or taking in a Padres or Gulls game. Thank you, Marcus, for 20 years at Moro Meadows. We look forward to many more.
Louis, or as most of his co-workers call him Lou, has been dedicated employed to Moro Meadows for over 20 years. Louis has contributed to the success of several projects, both as a journeyman wireman as well as a foreman for the last 15 years. Louis is currently working at the Long Beach Civic Center project, working on the build-out of the City Hall and Port Towers. Louis enjoys his time away from work, spending it with his daughter Mariah. Mariah has been part of Louis' life for the same duration which he has been with Moro Meadows, 21 years. Louis and Mariah also enjoy spending time together at the shooting range, fishing, and sporting events. Louis, on behalf of the Moro Meadows family, thank you for your commitment and dedication over the past 20 years.
Jay Stevens is Moro Meadows Corporation's go-to low-voltage service technician. There isn't a service call Jay can't handle, and I'm sure in his 20 years, he has seen a lot. Jay spends a tremendous amount of time taking care of all Moro Meadows low-voltage service calls. Jay and Heather are raising their 3 kids, Morgan and twin boys Jason and Sawyer, to appreciate the outdoors. You can usually find them hiking at Mammoth Lakes, taking their Jeep and camping under the stars in Death Valley, or climbing rocks in Joshua Tree when on vacation. Apart from service, Jay occasionally runs special projects jobs. His most recent job was installing over 450 wireless access point antennas throughout the Pomona College campus. Not an easy feat considering the age of some of the buildings and the aggressive schedule it all needed to be completed by. But that's what we do at Moro Meadows. We accomplish the near impossible, and we do it because of employees like Jay. Jay, I can't say it enough. Thank you for your support and continued hard work over the last 20 years.
Siggy joined Moro Meadows as a second-year apprentice at Fox Studios and has worked his way up to a foreman. He is currently overseeing the Fox Studio campus. Siggy is very hardworking, dedicated, and a reliable employee who always makes the right decision that benefits our customer and Moro Meadows. I can always count on Siggy to be there to serve our demanding customer. He is willing to work any shift, weekends or holidays. With that said, I would like to thank his wife Cynthia and their family for allowing Siggy to work our demanding schedule and taking time away from your family. Siggy, thank you for your hard work, dedication, and friendship to our Fox campus team.
Mark Fox has worked on numerous Morrow Meadows projects, including the San Diego Charter School, Carlsbad Desalination Project, ArcLight Cinemas, Hollywood Casino, and most recently completed the Mesa CBT project after the general foreman retired. Currently, he is helping with the new CHP headquarters building in San Diego. Mark is one of our key utility guys, always able to step into a project, size up what needs to be done, and complete the work with minimal oversight. Mark and his wife Susie have enjoyed traveling all over the world to tropical destinations throughout Hawaii, the Caribbean, and Central America. They are also very proud of their boys, Pete and Brock, both IBEW electricians. The one thing I could always rely on every year is when Mark and his recently retired counterpart, Dennis Brown, always seem to find a way to be sick on the same date as opening day of the Del Mar races every summer. Not sure what is going to happen in the future, but I imagine the sick days are going to continue. Mark, we have known each other throughout our careers, and I was delighted to see you and work with you again when I joined the Morrow Meadows family. Congratulations on 20 years with Morrow Meadows, and I wish you many more.
Jeremy Dixon, congratulations on 20 years. That sure seemed to go pretty quick, yet you have somehow managed to not age a bit. I've had the privilege of working with Jeremy since he started with the company in 1998. He has been an instrumental part of our Datacom team from very early on and played a significant part in growing the division into what is arguably the largest union Datacom company in Southern California. He has worked as a service technician, a foreman, a general field superintendent, and is currently our Director of Integrated Data Systems at LAX. If you know Jeremy, you also know that he loves spending time with his wife, Lisa, and 3 kids, Jeremy Jr., Montana, and Jordan. Sports rule in this family, and Jeremy rarely misses an opportunity to watch his kids compete. We know the commitment that Jeremy makes to ensuring projects assigned to him are successful requires a substantial amount of time at all hours of the day and weekend. Thanks, Lisa, for your understanding of this commitment and always being a strong Morrow Meadows supporter. Our team would not be where it is without both of you. Jeremy, you continue to impress all of us at the company. Thank you for your dedication and for 20 great years.
Sean Freeman has been a true leader for the Morrow Meadows Corporation. Sean is presently the project superintendent at the Inglewood Stadium, installing the sports lighting, site lighting, and seat lighting. This is one of the most complicated lighting installations I have ever seen in my electrical career. Sean is an extremely passionate electrician and is always looking out for the company's best interest. Employees under Sean go above and beyond for him because they know he is behind them 110%. Sean has a boatload of energy and is well respected by all his peers. Sean excels at multitasking, and with schedules constantly changing, he is able to mitigate lost time. Sean and I over the years have developed a very close relationship and are able to talk about and tackle any problems that are put in front of us. In my 22 years with Morrow Meadows, I would say Sean is one of the most motivated employees I have ever met. Sean, awesome job and congratulations on your 20 years with the Morrow Meadows Corporation.
I'd like to recognize the tremendous talents and efforts of our next award recipient, Jesse Miranda. I started working with Jesse almost 21 years ago on the LAUSD project, where he was a big part of our success. Together, we successfully completed several multi-million-dollar projects: USC Norris Tower, E-Entertainment, Kaiser Hospitals. He also managed several campus projects in Loma Linda Medical Center. Jesse has trained several people in change order estimating who now hold important positions in our company. He's reliable with great work ethics, a great family man, and I feel fortunate to have worked with him for the last 20 years. Congratulations, Jesse.
Jim, congratulations on 20 years with Morrow Meadows. You have been instrumental in the many changes over the years that have brought us from storing paper to utilizing the electronic age to its fullest, with most people kicking and screaming along the way. From developing our job information database, to contract workflow, to wordsmithing the never-ending edits of our procedures and the operations manual, you have seen it all and done it all. In your spare time, you review prime contracts, subcontracts, review processes, create procedures, and have acted as a sounding board on various topics and challenges, all without asking for any accolades. You just go about your business. Your efforts and contributions over the years have helped Morrow Meadows grow to be a successful company. Thank you again for your tireless commitment to the excellence of Morrow Meadows. 20 years well done. Looking forward to 20 more.
Big John, you are a unique and interesting individual. I first met John in 2004 when Rick Jarvis asked me to mentor him while working at the Joseph Jensen water filtration plant. I have personally witnessed your passion and dedication toward helping others who don't often have the same opportunities due to prior life choices. As a principal with Second Call, John has mentored numerous people to help them find their full potential, as well as help them become employed in the trades. The one thing that you can say about Big John is that he was always the first to a job, and if anyone tries to beat him to the job, he'll be there much earlier the next day. Projects John has led include Kaiser Panorama City, Kaiser Baldwin Hills, and Martin Luther King Jr. Hospital. I have watched John grow from a foreman to a general foreman to his current role as diversity manager and superintendent. By working with Big John, I have learned much more about the community and have been able to give troubled individuals a second chance myself. Morrow Meadows is fortunate to have John's perspective on inclusion, helping us become a more diverse company. Congratulations, Big John, on your 20 years service with Morrow Meadows.
Our next recipient needs very little introduction and makes friends everywhere he goes. His teammates at the Reyes office affectionately refer to him as Big D, Dar, and Darone. This is none other than Darren McClure. Darren has worked on many notable projects during his career at Morrow Meadows. Darren was promoted 2 years ago to project executive and has been a great addition to our special projects group. He is one of the most highly requested people and highly respected amongst his peers. Behind every great man is a great woman, and in this case it's Darren's wife, Chris. They have been together for 31 years and are celebrating 25 years of marriage this month. Congratulations to both of you. Their 2 sons are also establishing their own paths. Ian is going to school at the University of Montana, and Brock is at Boise State. It's truly my pleasure to work with Darren and see the impact he makes. Darren, congratulations on an amazing career and 20 years with the company. You are leaving your mark all over Southern California.
I would like to tell you a story about Jeff Janis. Back in the 90s, Karen Price asked me if I knew anyone with airport experience that would look good on a resume. It didn't take long to identify Jeff Janis as the key to future work at the airport. If we could just pry Jeff away from his employer, where he had spent all of his career working at LAX. As you know, Jeff is a very loyal employee, so it took dozens of phone calls over a span of about 2 years before Jeff finally returned my call. Morrow Meadows would not be the same company today if not for Jeff. He has created hundreds of jobs when we needed them the most. Jeff has been a large part of Morrow Meadows' success over his 20 years. Jeff, thank you for your passion and loyalty spanning more than 2 decades now. Congratulations on 20 years, and a special thank you to Trish for all of her support. The best way I can describe Bob Ebloyan, other than friend, is a field guys project manager. Yes, Bob has risen way above his first position at MM as senior project manager, but he still has all of the qualities that makes this vice president popular with all of our project teams. Simply stated, Bob follows the money. Bob has an unmatched ability to add value to projects, and that helps the entire team find success.
Bob is also known for developing good working relationships with our customers. At the same time, he is adding value to the bottom line of the projects. Bob's dedication, success, and hard work made Bob an easy pick to lead our entire project management team. Bob, thanks for all of your years of service, dedication, and loyalty. Congratulations on your 20 years. A special thanks to Jasmine for all of her support also.
Chris Cates, 30 years, wow. Chris is our most senior member of the San Diego field team and has overseen numerous projects such as the San Diego State University Trolley Tunnel, Bowtie Ranch Town Center, Hollywood Casino, and numerous Nordstrom projects. Currently, Chris has recently started construction of the Southwest College Performing Arts Center. Chris is very personable and has a keen ability of getting to know the people he works with, always assigning employees tasks that best suit their skill sets. He also has a knack of earning the respect from our customers and being requested for future projects. Chris's nickname is Mongo, and if you know him, you know why. He can get a lot of heavy lifting done when needed. One of my current challenges is trying to get Mongo to transition from a stone and chisel to using a laptop. We'll have to keep you posted on that one. Chris, it has been an absolute pleasure working with you throughout the years, and congratulations on 30 years with Morrow Meadows.
Hey Chris, congratulations on 30 years. I hope to do this on your 40th year, 10 years from now. Congratulations.
Hey Mongo, congratulations. I can't believe it's already been 30 years. Thank you for all you do and have done at Morrow Meadows. Thanks.
Congratulations, Chris. Chris, congratulations on 30 years. We met 10 years ago at Nordstrom Horton Plaza. I asked for the best GFA yacht like Morrow Meadows had, and I got you. So we did 3 jobs together. Our last one was UTC. It was a great job. I should have retired after that job, but Chris in a nutshell. At South Coast Plaza, we had a trough light to install, and I asked Chris to go up there and look and see what Jeff did and follow it. When I got down to UCC and saw Chris's installation, he didn't follow it at all. He decided he was going to do one better than Jeff. So that's always been Chris, doing one better than somebody else can do. And lastly, my wife makes toffee, and I watched her make it. It's like putting chocolate sugar in your mouth. So I gave Chris a bag of it, and he didn't last from Chula Vista to La Jolla, and he was gone in 30 minutes. So that's Chris too, a big overgrown kid. Again, Chris, congratulations.
Chris, you have witnessed many changes at Morrow Meadows over the past 30 years. Through the challenges and triumphs, you have been respected and appreciated for your decades of commitment by me and our entire San Diego office. Your leadership has brought us so much success, and we look forward to years of more. Thank you from all of us at Morrow Meadows.
I've had the pleasure of working with Rick Lane since we were both hired in 1988. Rick immediately separated himself from the rest of us, quite honestly, and became what was known in the Get Work department as our elephant hunter. Rick could find a job, and God bless him, it could take 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, but he was going to close that deal. He has an ungodly knack for negotiating and making more money than all the rest of us. So it's just been nothing but a pleasure, and he's made my life a whole lot easier. So Rick, thanks a lot. It's been nothing but great being with you, partner.
Rick, wow, it's hard to believe we've worked together for over 30 years. And I was just thinking about, you know, the experience and your willingness always to take on those projects that the rest of us would look at and not even be sure how to attack or what to do with. And then funnier than that, like talking to Ed, and you know, we all think waiting 6 months to hear a decision on a project just kills us, and you'll hang in 5, 6, or even more years. Just amazing. Can't tell you how much I've enjoyed the past 30 plus years and looking to several more. Thank you, Rick.
Hey Rick, it's been 30 years. What an achievement. Can't believe it's been that long. I've been working for you probably for about 18 of those, and it's just been great. We've had a good time spending a lot of Rob's money, there's no doubt about that. And just getting caught up in the mornings have always been great. You know, you've been a good friend, you've been a good boss. You've taught me many things, especially how to handle customers. They The biggest thing I always remember from you are two things. One, whoever speaks first loses. Well, I guess I lost because we continue. Two, the 24-hour rule. That's always saved my ass, that's for sure. And other than that, again, I look forward to working with you for another 20 years. You have a good one.
Rick, congratulations on 30 years here at Morrow Meadows. It's been an amazing ride, and we're just so blessed to have you really develop our industrial division, and you've done great, but more importantly, you've been a great friend to me, Mark, and Joe, and we're just blessed to have you. Congratulations on your 30 years.
Congratulations, Rick, on your 30 years. I'm happy for you. You're a very good boss to me.
Mark, wow, it's hard to even imagine, like, of all the stories, which one to talk about, which one's most meaningful to me. But I remember early on when Karen put us together and asked us to support each other with this new idea she had. One of the earliest opportunities that came up was when Siska called about doing some research out at Fox, and you and I connected, and I went over what he was looking for about redoing the power for the whole lot. And you got out there, and not only did that project happen, but in the usual Marky way, you run into Bruce Gordon and Mark Williams, who you've known, and that turns into talking about this work that they're looking at doing, that of course we ended up doing, and it just hasn't stopped from there. And I've just can't imagine doing this for this long and still enjoying it as much as I do today. We're pursuing other work that you know about right now, and it's every bit as fun today as it has been for the past 30 years. Thank you for making this best career anybody could have ever had. Thank you, Mark.
Mark, what an accomplishment 30 years is. On behalf of myself and all the employees that work under you. Congratulations. It has been a pleasure working for you.
Congrats on 30 years, Daddy. We're so proud of you and we love you very much.
Mark Friedman, congratulations on 30 years, young man. You truly are the best in the industry. Appreciate everything you do. Not only do I consider you a mentor, I consider you a good friend. Thank you for everything, and hopefully we can work for many more. Thanks.
Hi, Mark. So I hear you're getting this I Will Never Retire award, or I'll Never Go Away award. Impressed? Yeah, because I am really thrilled about this, because I know that you're going to get this award over and over again, because you truly are never going to go away. What does this mean to us? This means for years and years, I'm going to have the seat warmer on for you before you get into the car. And then I'm going to have to make sure you pack 3 coats, even in the summer, up here in Oregon. I'm willing to do that for you, because you are one of the greatest mentors and friends that I've ever had. And congratulations for this award. I love you, and cheers.
Mark, congratulations on 30 years here at Morrow Meadows. It's been amazing to have you part of our team, and most importantly, our family. It's amazing to watch you in action with our customers, which you end up making friends, lifelong friends, and you've made Morrow Meadows a family, and we're just blessed to have you, and thanks for being part of my life. Congratulations on 30 years.
Let's go live here on number 14. We've got Mark. He recently got his testicles removed, and his wife now wears them as earrings. Here it goes. He's been hitting the ball shit all week. Let's see what he's got. Oh, for fuck's sake, hit the thing. Here he goes. He's hit a high one, looping over the flag, looping it. And he's this one up as well.